think we just saw?
If that doesn't give you chills, you're never going to get them.
As good as it gets.
What do you want to do on our anniversary?
Sue, you have to work.
No, I don't. I'm going to take the night off. I already arranged it.
I don't believe it.
It's true. Now, what do you want to do? I take you any place you want to go.
I want to have a quiet little dinner at home. Just the two of us.
Okay, sweetheart, if that's what you want to do, that's just what we'll do. The time has come. Ay, 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 ay. Oh, no, you're done.
Well.
Lucy, explain. That's all.
Tell you what I'm going to do.
The I Love Lucy 50th Anniversary Special with guests Cher, Richard Crenna, Andy Garcia, Whoopi Goldberg, Larry King, Jorge Moreno, Leah Remini, Paul Rodriguez, Roseanne, Arturo Sandoval, Arnold Schwarzenegger, Lily Tomlin, Dick Van Dyke, Bruce Valanche, Barbara Walters, Henry Winkler, and Lucy Arnaz and Desi Arnaz Jr.
The Lucille Ball Desi Arnaz Show. I Love Lucy.
I Love Lucy, Screenwriters Guild submission number 48522. This is an idea for a radio and/or television program incorporating characters named Lucy and Ricky Ricardo. He is a Latin American orchestra leader and singer. She is his wife. They're happily married and in love. The only bone of contention between them is her desire to get into show business and his equally strong desire to keep her out of it. From these words submitted by writer-producer Jess Oppenheimer with an entry fee of $1 came the most popular television show of all time, I Love Lucy. 50 years ago, televisions across America lit up. People gathered around and they saw this. 623 East 68th Street, New York City, the home of Lucy and Ricky Ricardo. And 30 minutes later, I Love Lucy had its first chapter in TV's history books. Now, since its premiere on October 15, 1951, billions of people have watched I Love Lucy. And as we celebrate the 50th anniversary, there is somebody, somewhere right now, watching an episode. I Love Lucy was the first situation comedy to film before a live studio audience. So picture this. The audience gathers up here in the bleachers, and there's a warm-up act who would come out and tell some jokes, introduce the stars. We found some footage of I Love Lucy's warm-up act that nobody's ever seen. His name?
Mr. Desi Arnaz.
Thank you, Roy. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. We welcome you to Desilu Playhouse. I'd like you to meet our landlady in the show. She plays Ethel Mertz. Miss Vivian Vance, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you, down. And the fellow that plays our landlord, he plays Fred Mertz. He's married to Vivian in the show, that is. Mr. William Frawley. Bill Frawley, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you very much. And now the other girl in the show. My favorite redhead. My favorite wife. The vice president of Desilu Productions Incorporated. I am the president. The mother of my children, ladies and gentlemen. She plays Lucy, Lucille Ball.
The very first episode of I Love Lucy actually premiered after all the others. There was a pilot episode to introduce I Love Lucy to CBS. So CBS said fabulous. And I Love Lucy ran as 179 half-hour episodes, and then the same characters starred in 13 shows called the Lucy Desi Comedy Hour. 10 years of TV comedy perfection. Can you imagine trying to pick the best one? Okay, call me crazy, but tonight, that's just what we're gonna try to do. The show's original creators and other Lucy historians narrowed the list down to 12 classic shows. That was the hard part. Now, these 12 were available to millions from around the world who logged on to CBS.com to select their favorite. Well, the voting has ended, and we're about to reveal number 10 and laugh our way to number 1.
Lucy,
Oh, honey. Oh.
are you all right?
Oh, I never was so glad to hear anybody speak English in my life, even you.
What happened?
I don't know. Nobody speaks English. They're all foreigners.
The sergeant only speaks French. See, and now this other cop here, he speaks French and German.
Huh?
And this fellow, he speaks German and Spanish.
Oh.
So he's going to ask the questions and we'll translate them to you.
Oh, good.
Bueno.
Sehr gut. Wo pris cet argent? Wo haben Sie das Geld her? ¿Dónde toma ese dinero?
Where you get the money?
I got it from a man on the street, but I didn't know it was counterfeit.
Me lo dio un hombre en la calle, pero yo no sabía que era falso.
Eine Menge de Straße gebe ich zu mir, weil ich kenn nicht, was ist das Geld. Je l'ai reçu de homme dans la rue et je n'ai pas su que c'est faux. Ha! 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 Ha!
I am innocent.
Yo soy inocente.
Ich bin unschuldig. Je suis innocent. Bien. Si elle rend l'argent, elle peut s'en aller. Gut. Wenn Sie Ihre Restaurantrechnung bezahlt, kann sie gehen. Bueno, si ella le paga de vuelta al restaurante, ella se puede ir.
Good. If you pay the restaurant bill, you can go.
Hooray!
Ole!
Where's the word?
Coming up, 4 of the best and funniest friends of all time.
Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom will return on MeTV.
Over 10 million satisfied customers know that Duralube is #1. And test after test prove it. You've seen Duralube engines stand up to a fire hose, the frigid cold of liquid nitrogen, and the heat of a 3,500-degree blowtorch. Independent tests prove it. Nothing beats Duralube. Not slick, not prolong, nothing. You saw Duralube challenge the leading oil treatments in a head-to-head test. 4 identical engines, no oil, no water, just the protection of the oil treatments. All the engines failed except one. That engine protected by Duralube. What does this mean to you? Less friction, easier starts, and longer life for your engine. But Duralube protection doesn't just stop at your engine. Introducing Duralube Fuel Treatment, the only product with SR3 that completely clears fuel injectors 100% clean while also eliminating black smoke from your gasoline, giving you more power with a smoother ride. Put these 2 additives together with Duralube's renowned transmission treatment and you have protection throughout your car. Protection so certain that only Duralube offers these famous guarantees. If you ever get stuck in rain or snow, Duralube will pay your tow. Duralube also guarantees your fuel injectors and fuel pump. making any repair free for as long as you own your car. So call now and get Duralube for your oil and for your fuel for only $19.95. And if you order right now, you will also receive free Duralube transmission treatment. That's total protection throughout your car. So why wait? Call now and get all 3 Duralube products for only $19.95. Call now. Here's how to order.
To order Duralube, have your credit card ready and call 1-800-516-4499 or send a check or money order to Duralube, 1008 Peck Street, Department DL2, Nashville, Tennessee 37206. So call 1-800-516-4499.
We now return to Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom on MeTV.
I Love Lucy ended its incredible run just a year before I made my entrance on the Dick Van Dyke Show. And across the decades of classic TV comedies, I Love Lucy set the standard. And for me personally, of course, what an act to follow. Lucy, Ricky, Fred, and Ethel. Fred and Ethel are the neighbors, of course, played by William Frawley and Vivian Vance, who both had long careers in vaudeville and radio, Broadway, the movies, but will forever be remembered as the Mertzes to Lucy and Ricky's Ricardos. Inseparable now for 50 years, the Ricardos and the Mertzes are the best of friends. They walk into each other's apartments without knocking, they play a mean game of bridge, and like all friends, they have terrific fights. Usually that means the men divided against the women or vice versa. But no matter what the crisis or what crazy scheme that Lucy got them into, we know that by the end of the show, they'll always be there for each other.
California, here I come, right back where I started from.
Those were 4 people that came together in time with just the exact and perfect piece of material for them.
You gorgeous, exciting woman, you.
I pass.
It was fun to watch the two of them were so much in love, and to watch the 2 old crusty white people, Fred and Ethel, I kept waiting for them to break into song, because I figured the only time they're really happy with each other is when they're hoofing.
Every sitcom tries to have a Fred Mertz, that incorrigible guy next door that's complaining and everything. Nothing's going right and the marriage stinks.
You know how I get on water. I'll be hungry and thirsty and cranky.
Well, what's your excuse on dry land?
He was the perfect curmudgeon. He had the look, he had the sound, he had the feel.
It's been years since we sat in a movie with your arm around my waist.
It's been years since my arm reached around your waist.
Ethel May's very big here in Albuquerque.
She's big everywhere.
I used to look at him and think he sees in Ricky the dashing young guy that he was. Had he had the chance, he would have gotten Lucy McGillicuddy. Instead, he got Ethel.
Hi, honey buns.
Oh, shut up.
Vivian Vance was the greatest straight woman. She was unbelievable and funny in her own right.
She said my mother looks like a weasel.
Apologize, Ethel. No.
Oh, come on, Ethel. Tell him you're sorry.
Well, I'm sorry your mother looks like a weasel.
I like how she had those great husband put-down jokes.
If some woman was trying to take Fred away from you, you'd sing another tune. Yeah, happy days are here again.
When we were thinking of the characters, we needed a pal for Lucy, and we wanted a woman who could play comedy.
You rang, Mom. Ethel May, you seem to have forgotten the gravy. Oh, I'm sorry, Mom, but you know how forgetful us old nannies are. That will be all, Ethel May. You bet your sweet life. You want to get downtown and have dinner with the boys? Yes. What boys?
Lucy, I'm home.
Ricky was sexy, and he was like a safe guy that you could feel sexy towards. I mean, that's a hot piece of Desi Arnaz right there.
The ladies look at me and sigh. In my arms, they want to die.
You're mine. Mine. All mine.
They go wild, simply wild over me.
Who is it?
Desi was like Lucy's father in a lot of ways, you know.
Guess who the teller said was overdrawn, Lucy?
Aren't these delicious-looking pastries? They're real gooey.
I'll give you a hint. He says it's someone who shares my joint account, but it's not me.
When Lucy did something dumb, you knew the minute that Desi walked into the room, you knew what his reaction was going to be.
When I came to America, every time I got really angry, there were certain things you always ended up doing in your own native language.
Ay, qué barbaridad. Mira que no saben lo que están haciendo.
We actually waited for those moments when he lost his cool, when he became Latino.
Ay, qué barbaridad. Porque tiene la cabeza más dura de ninguna mujer que yo he conocido en toda la vida entera. Sí, inglés lo hablo muy bien, muy perfectamente. Usted no me tiene que decir con rebolico ese que no lo hablo bien. Mira que tiene el coraje de decirle a uno ahora que no quieren comprar la máquina de lavar.
We've met a lot of people who said when they first came to this country, they learned their English by watching our show. And boy, great English teacher he was.
I won't switch apartments. Did you understand what I said? All right. What did I say?
You won Swish apartment.
And I could explain if I could get in a word in edgewise.
Yeah, just let him get a word in edgewise and he'll...
She got somebody telling me that you were seeing a lot of each other, so that I would come up here because I was jealous.
¿Hielos?
Sí, celoso.
Oh, hielos!
Yellow. I understand that a hot dog vendor costs the whole thing.
Pardon?
A hot dog vendor costs the whole thing.
You're trying to tell me something.
They're all so damn perfect, but I don't think there's ever been anybody as classically, physically funny as Lucy.
I took the way.
Lucy was a housewife who was constantly trying to get in the show business, and Ricky, you're constantly trying to steer her.
She was gorgeous and she was funny. And how often does that happen?
She made the greatest faces. She had the greatest timing. She had this kind of childlike spirit that came out of her.
You know how she would suddenly cry that, yeah, she would start that crying. It was hilarious. And I used to say, oh, God, if I could only cry like Lucy.
And then she had the one where she was like squelching it, where she'd go like, whoa.
She could be the broadest comedian in the world.
Why don't you cut it out and be yourself, huh?
Well, I'd be very happy to be myself if I could remember who I am. Who am I?
And at the same time, she could be so subtle and so small and so tiny, then make it work.
No matter what she attempted, you know, even if she's crawling on the floor, like trying to get behind, you know, hide behind something, or there's just innately, incredibly, brilliantly comedic. Anyway, that's Lucy.
You're smiling. Oh, when you're smiling, the whole world smiles with you.
They were, the four of them, so part of Americana, weren't they? We knew them.
Oh, gee, Ethel, thanks. It's times like this when you know what friends are for. If I'd known this is what friends are for, I'd have signed up as an enemy. If you're ever in a jam, here I am. If you're ever in the mess, S-O-N. Truce. If you ever get so happy you land in jail on your bed, it's friendship, friendship, just perfect friendship. When other friendships the best forget.
Put a
They're the best friends we ever had.
That's for sure.
Oh, Ricky, they're so... Oh, I could just cry. If they ever black your eye, put me why. Oh, honey, let's not fight. If they ever cookie-doos, tornadoes. Come on, I'm gonna paste you one, kiddo. If you ever lose your know when you're out to dine, borrow mine. It's friendship, friendship. Just a perfect friendship. When other friendships have been forgiven. Ours will still be it. La-da-da-da-da, hip, hip, hip. 2, 3, da-da-da-da-da, hip, hip, hip.
They had to construct a ship that would actually move. They weren't just moving the camera. That you could see that there's a ship moving, and that was on the soundstage.
When they were taking off for Europe, and Lucy missed the boat ship, and we put her on the ship by helicopter in front of an audience.
A helicopter?
Now, come on, we're almost over the ship. Now, out you go. 1, 2, 3. Are you all right? You all set? Yeah. Okay, here we go.
Next, a visit to her hometown and the comic genius of Lucille Ball.
Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom will return on MeTV.
Introducing the all-new Mobilizer compression socks from Copperfit. Easy on, easy off compression socks that reduce swelling and relieve tired, achy feet. With built-in arch support technology for targeted relief right where you need it.
I thought all compression socks are the same. And I'll tell you, it's a world of difference. They reduce inflammation. They reduce the pain.
No more pain, no more achy feet.
These are the socks to wear to help keep the energy going. It's just been amazing for me.
And now, Copperfit compression just got even better with energizing blue infrared fibers woven into soft, breathable compression fabric to help boost circulation, reduce swelling, and relieve pain. Copperfit compression plus Lumicore blue infrared fibers. 2 breakthrough technologies combined to give you soothing foot relief all day, every day, so you can stay mobile.
The compression, the fit, the comfort. I love these socks. I want to have them on all the time.
I can get up every morning and do exactly what I want to do because I'm not in foot pain anymore.
I'm addicted to wearing them. Now I feel like I can get anything done no matter what it is.
Breathable, easy on, easy off design. Graduated compression for energizing support and to reduce swelling from prolonged sitting or standing. Built-in arch support technology, plus Lumicore blue infrared fibers to boost circulation and reduce swelling for soothing all-day relief.
They'll keep me going. They're going to keep me mobile, keep me doing the things I want to do.
The Lumicore technology works fantastic. That, to me, was the game changer.
Get mobilized, guaranteed, or your money back. Get your Mobilizer socks now at mobilizersocks.com for as low as $19.99. Plus, your shipping is free. That's right, free shipping.
The more I wore them, the better it got. I just feel happier.
Nothing compares to Copperfit Mobilizer socks. Nothing.
You have got to get these.
Get yours now at mobilizersocks.com. That's mobilizersocks.com.
We now return to Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom on MeTV.
My mother was born Lucille Desiree Ball on August 6, 1911, in Jamestown in upstate New York. And as a kid, she was a big bundle of energy and ambition, an outcast of sorts who actually ran away from home 2 or 3 times. She learned at an early age that laughter was a tonic of sorts. And by the time she was a teenager, her dreams of those bright lights and stardom led her all the way to New York City. Well, Mom may have left Jamestown, but she carried those small-town, middle-class values of her childhood with her forever. My brother Desi had never been to Jamestown, New York before, and I wanted to show him and his family, and you, where Mom grew up. We need to go to Jamestown. We're trying to go into Jamestown, New York. Take us to Jamestown, please.
Everybody is your neighbor. On this one thing you can rely. Slap bye-bye. They all come to see you, and they never leave you saying you'll come to see us by and by.
This is the house that Mom was born in, Desi. 69 Stewart.
It's nice and cool here.
You take one of Desi. You know where you are? You know what the name of this street is?
Is this Lucy Lane?
This is Lucy Lane. That fit, Desi. 59 Lucy Lane. Isn't that a cute little house? That's where Mom grew up, in that house. Here we go.
This is unbelievable that we're all here. This is great.
Oh.
This is beautiful inside. Look at the nice wood.
I used to put on shows in this room because there was a curtain rod. I swear to you, Desi. There was a curtain rod in the living room, and she used to draw the curtains, and this would be like the auditorium, and Mom and everybody would put on shows because they could come up and down the stairs, make entrances, and look, it's still there. That's
my gosh.
That was the original first stage.
This is where Mom first performed.
This was it. They used to have the whole little band. They used to do these little orchestrations and things. Showtime!
Let's go see the kitchen now.
Okay. Kitchen. Oh, I'll tell you a funny story. Mom would take too long doing the dishes because she'd be here posing in the mirror, because there was a mirror over the dishes.
Doing the dishes.
And it took like hours, the dishes wouldn't get done. So finally, Dee Dee came and hung a sheet over the mirror. Oh, my God. Come here, Desi. This is Mom's room. She had the best view.
Great backyard.
Yeah, Mom had the best view. Lilacs.
So all along here, Lucy?
Lilacs everywhere. These are all big, huge, 100-year-old lilac bushes.
Wow, this is a
Look at them all.
Huge backyard.
Lilacs were her favorite flower ever. There, Desi. The one right above that little doorway there, that's Mom's room. See? The 2 windows in the middle.
Gosh. It's nice. It's really nice to see this. I'm happy. It's really nice for me to see this with my family and you. This is great. Can I stay here tonight?
You know what she did? I don't know if this came from the stock she grew up with. I don't know how to explain talent.
Back more.
She knew it was funny.
1, 2, 3, a change. 1, 2, 3, a change. 1, 2, 3, a change. 1, 2, 3, a change.
I thought she was just a beautiful, beautiful woman, and I love that she was always dressed and she was always made up, you know, she was always just really well put together.
Have you ever met a girl who's the toast of the town? If you will pardon my suggestion, you better ride her no
She's a doll, isn't she?
Yeah, she had fabulous style.
She was a risk taker in terms of her comedy. I mean, she was doing stuff that was pretty out there, you know.
At the core of Lucy's comedy, to me, was the vulnerability, was the humanity. And that truly made it come to life.
There's nobody like her.
They call me Sally Sweet. I'm the queen of Delancey Street. When I start to dance, everything goes chick, chicky, boom, chick, chicky, boom.
And Lucy does the tango when she had all the eggs in her blouse and winds up doing a tango with the eggs.
The anticipation of knowing that the last part of the dance, she would have to press against Desi with that belly full of eggs. People started laughing before it ever happened.
You've got to have the core of honesty that then makes things funny. And sometimes the most honest things are the most hysterical.
Coming up, how they did it. The magic behind the scenes of I Love Lucy.
Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom will return on MeTV.
Your name, please?
Carol Burnett.
Occupation? I object, Your Honor.
Well, I object to your objection, Mr. Berger.
That question is incompetent, irrelevant, and immaterial.
My occupation is totally relevant to this promo.
Would you tell the court, please?
I have a MeTV program right before yours, Mr. Mason.
Thank you.
Watch Me, followed by Perry Mason.
No further questions.
Weeknights starting at 11:10 Central on MeTV.
We are better together.
We are saving you a seat.
On Saturday, August the 8th, we'd love to spend the day with you.
For the first time ever, we're hosting a Better Together event.
Woohoo!
Get ready to make new friends, have great conversations, and leave encouraged to move forward in your faith.
Visit bettertogether.tv/events to sign up for updates and be the first in line when tickets go on sale.
Right here in Fort Worth, Texas. We can't wait for you to join us.
We now return to Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom on MeTV.
I Love Lucy is one of those rare shows where you get lost in a conversation with a complete stranger. Remember the episode when they did this or that happened? There's a reason for that. Behind the scenes, a whole group of talented people came together every week to structure those stories, write the gag, light the scenes, and capture the laugh with just the right edit.
I gotta get this stuff spliced together. How's it look?
In fact, one writing team wrote nearly all 120-plus episodes during the first 4 seasons. That is just amazing. In the case of I Love Lucy, the people behind the camera were an extended family to the Ricardos and the Mertzes.
The first 40 weeks I Love Lucy was on the air, they did 40 shows. They wrote, produced, and put in the can 40 shows, which is incredible.
Take one!
People say, how could you do a script every week? I always said, Monday morning, Lucille Ball is going to put her hands on the table, and there better be something to pick up.
And there it is, finished. 125 pages, dripping with drama, dripping with intrigue, dripping with excitement.
I better get them up.
Jess Oppenheimer was our head writer and producer.
And Jess taught us that we had to write a script every week, and we said, oh, okay. And he taught us sort of discipline.
Jess would turn off the phone and tell the secretary nothing unless it's a an emergency from the set, and we would sit there until we got a story.
But I must, in all honesty, say that every time a script is finished, I'm just delighted, and every time I have to start a new one without an idea for it, I'm in a state of panic.
My dad was always a stickler for logic.
I told you that was too much yeast.
He was a firm believer that you could take an audience as far as you wanted to, as long as each step of the way made sense.
How'd this oven door get open?
It began on a Monday morning where they'd all come and sit around the table and they would read.
How do you happen to be the one who is writing this play?
How do you think?
You're the only one that has a typewriter?
The amazing thing that Dad always used to say is,
If you came to a first reading of Lucy, he'd say, keep everybody but the redhead. She's terrible. Fire her.
It's true, she didn't know what she was doing on the first read-through. She'd take the script home and she'd learn it and she'd own it. You know, over the course of the week, there were just no heights she couldn't reach. Desi was the exact opposite. Desi would be great at the read-through, and his performance would be exactly the same 4 days later.
Come here.
The best thing and the great thing about Lucy, she would do anything, which made it very nice for writers. Anything you want to think up, she'll do it.
All comedy writers think crooked. When I met my partner, for example, I said, hello. He said, that's what you think. That's crooked. And we would think of the last scene first and then justify our way into that last scene.
What do you think you're doing?
That show was the beginning of sitcom. That was the beginning of sitcom. Not only the beginning of a style of comedy on television, but also the method of shooting.
We were starting an entirely new technique of using 3 cameras in front of an audience and putting it on film, which hadn't been done before.
And Desi would come out every week and give a little talk to the audience about what they were going to see.
Just to show you that the cameras will never get in your line of vision, we make believe that we're taking a scene right now, and I'll sit here in this chair. You just watch and see that at no time your line of vision will be interrupted. Now, you see what I mean?
Desi was a remarkable producer, one of the best producers I ever worked for. He learned every facet of the business.
He was the most influential person on the show. He was a leader. He was the boss.
This is a Ricky Ricardo production. Bum, ba, ba, bum, bum, bum.
People often ask us, did you know that you were writing a classic? We say, no. We had a job to do. We were being paid by the week. That's why we did it.
We're all very proud of our work.
Cut! Pretty good. Thanks, sir. That's beautiful.
Your episode was a topical episode because at the time, home freezers were in all the newspapers.
Next, the Ricardos and the Mertzes meet the biggest stars in Hollywood.
Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom will return on MeTV.
Hey guys, it's Julianne Hough with big news from Proactive. If you're ready to get rid of blemishes and breakouts once and for all, then get set with Proactive Solution.
It's the first anniversary of the new, faster, gentler Proactive.
And to celebrate, we're offering free shipping. So if you have problem breakouts and want fast relief, try Proactive. Your acne heals and your skin stays consistently clear.
I really love Proactive. It's creamy, it's gentle, it's effective.
The secret is our advanced microcrystal medicine, which heals and prevents future breakouts.
I feel like it's getting deep into the pores and actually really, like fighting.
With Proactive, I don't have to worry about my skin. I don't. It's awesome.
Proactive is normally $40, but order now and pay only $19.95. And today, your shipping is free. Act fast and get these skin-healing extras. A travel-size green tea moisturizer for a boost of hydration, plus our fast-acting refining mask to zap zits fast.
After I had used Proactive for about a week, I was so ecstatic. My skin felt so soft, and I didn't have one bit of acne on my face.
I know that Proactive can change people's lives. It's changed millions of people's lives. And I promise you, Proactive, it's going to change your world.
With Proactive, your results are guaranteed or your money back. Call now for great free extras, including this book of must-have secrets to flawless skin. All this, a $72 total value for only $19.95. And today, your shipping is free.
Your skin is going to love Proactive.
So act now. Call 1-800-390-5033. That's 1-800-390-5033.
Clear skin is sexy skin. Get it with Proactive.
Show acne who's boss. Be proactive.
We now return to Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom on MeTV.
Hands down, Lucille Ball was the biggest star on television. But as Lucy Ricardo, she often played second banana to some of the biggest stars in the world, who almost always played themselves. Megastars from Broadway and the movies. People who didn't do TV. So here you have the real-life queen of comedy falling all over herself when she meets a famous person. Believable? Absolutely. Funny? Oh, yeah. Why? Because it was Lucy, honey. She got her start as a dancer, like a chorus girl. And no matter how hard she worked or how famous she became, she often saw herself as a supporting player. Now that's funny. So here's Lucy, shining bright amongst all those other stars.
Get that girl! I want to make her a star!
I'd like to meet John Wayne. Well, I'm Rock Hudson.
Mrs. Ricardo, please take your flippers off me.
Eve Arden.
Freddie Bear has been a naughty boy.
Elle avait de tout petits petons Valentine.
I especially liked the show when famous guest stars would come on. And they used a lot of them.
Miss Bankhead? Yes? This is Lucy Ricardo.
Yes?
I don't know if you remember me or not.
I'll never forget you, darling.
Ida Lupino and Howard Duff. We know who we are. Who are you?
Well, it just seems that every time that Lucy gets close to famous people, something happens to them.
Mr. Lamas, please stop this thing. I want to get out. You're Bob Cummings.
Forgive me for not getting up.
I'm very flattered that your wife is such a fan of mine, stealing my footprints. Is she here?
No.
Oh, well, that's too bad. I've heard a lot about her from Bill Holden.
Ricardo, do you mean to say that you've been married to her for 15 years?
Yeah, 15 years.
And they call me Superman.
Come in, Arthur.
They called and said, Lucy would love to have you play this character. I had said, I can't really do it. I've done it on radio for 7 years. I cannot do it in television.
1, 2, 3, 4. Wow! Oh.
But the opportunity to work again with Lucy was just too good to pass up.
Arthur, what's the matter with you? Oh, I can't.
Lucy Ricardo, where have I heard that name before?
Romeo and Juliet, Jamestown High School.
Orson Welles is a brilliant actor. Just staring at, watching Lucy rehearsing.
Romeo, wherefore art thou, Romeo?
And I said to him, "What are you watching?" And he said with that stentorian voice, he said, "I am watching the world's greatest actress."
Now the princess.
will feel nothing and definitely speak nothing.
Oh, Romeo,
The guest stars were all big stars, and yet when they came to the stage, they were in awe of Lucy.
Lucy, I am drawn to you like a moth to a flame. I cannot help myself.
Morning, beautiful. I'm Ernest Ford from Bent Fork, Tennessee.
You'll do.
You got quite a hitch in your get-along.
There's so many memories that just make my childhood alive again.
Are you 2 days out of your head?
I waited to see things like when she and Ethel went to steal the piece of Grauman's Chinese.
I brought you a 6-month supply.
I was laughing out loud in all of those shows.
If I call off the game, I'd be out of a job. Job.
You got a lifetime job looking for that note.
Hey, I may never go back to NBC.
Lucy has a girlfriend of hers here from New York, see? And this girl is just dying to meet a big movie star. Yeah. Big star like you. Yeah, that's right. So listen, Harpo, would you do me a favor and go up to room 315 and pay him a visit?
Coming up, Desi Arnaz, the gifted performer, and his proud heritage.
Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom will return on MeTV.
We're here. The place we run to every spring, where the love of the game calls us back. And in the shine of diamonds, home runs, and heroes, we're exactly where we're meant to be.
No place like home.
Baseball is something else.
A message from Major League Baseball.
We now return to Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom on MeTV.
There's Cary Grant. Wait. It is.
Will you sit down and stop gawking? You're acting like a tourist.
I have a feeling we've run into a whole nest of them.
Telephone for Gregory Peck.
There he is. There.
If you two Johnny jump-ups don't sit down, I'm going to eat by myself.
I grew up in Artemisa, which is a small little village, like 45 miles out of Havana. In Cuba, most of the people don't know at all who was Desi, who was Mario Bauza, or even Celia Cruz, or every of the major Cuban artists who live out of Cuba. After I moved, 1990, they took all the records, all the things, all the videos. Nobody's allowed to show anything, any picture, any paper, nothing related to my name at all. Like I die.
Our dad left Cuba when he was 14, and not a day went by that he didn't miss it. Now, in Spanish, homeland is patria. It also means haven, even paradise. Dad always told us how much he wanted to return one day. His feelings, his longing for the blessings of freedom, for his native land, and his gratitude for the wonderful life he found in his new patria, America.
Patria, 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 where my hopes and dreams were started.
Todo tu encanto.
Patria,
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 patria.
long ago.
Ya no estás.
But now we've
Te
parted.
extraño tanto.
Yes, it seems so far away. Just wishing you could stay with me. I know that someday we can make it the way it was meant to be.
Rosas blancas.
There's a place, though miles apart, it's still here inside my heart. Close my eyes, I'll be with you here in Patria, Patria, Patria. From the shore, I hear you calling, Patria, Patria. So in love with you,
Desi's family was a very influential family in the province of Cuba that they came from. They were landowners, they were professionals, and his father was the mayor of Santiago. The Cuba that Desi Arnaz grew up in is the Cuba before the revolution. However, it's not the revolution that most people think of. This is the revolution of 1933. There was all kinds of civil disturbances all over the country. Places were pillaged, people killed. Their own house was burned down in Santiago. And that's why Desi's family had to leave. So he had to go all the way to the depths in order to climb all the way to the heights.
The tragedy of exile is exile. Where you really want to be free is at home. But home is no longer free, so you'll always have that sort of hole in your heart.
Desi never really left Cuba. He brought Cuba with him.
to America.
Desi probably helped American audiences and Anglo audiences to start getting into those rhythms in a very nice way. It did more for Spanish people than many people here in America may think.
We owe him a lot of things. As a Latino, as a musician, as an artist, as a Cuban, we're very, very, very proud of him.
We came to this country and we didn't have a cent in our pockets. From cleaning canary cages to this night here in New York, it's a long ways. And I don't think there's any other country in the world that could give you that opportunity. I want to say thank you, America. Thank you.
I remember speaking to the late, great Tito Puente, who said that there are two periods in Latino music. There was before Desi and after Desi.
Your Highness, I understand that your favorite number of ours is Babalu.
Babalu, Babalu.
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Cuban-American from Miami, Florida, born and raised in Miami. Miami is like, I guess as close to Cuba as I can imagine, because I've never seen Cuba. When I recorded the song, I did have old style in my mind. I wanted to keep it like a kind of retro, like an homage, to Desi Arnaz. Babalu is a prayer almost to the Babalu God.
Ya va empezando lo velorio. ¿Y qué le hacemos al Babalu? Dame 17 velas para ponerlo en cruz. Y dame un cabo de tabaco, mañequeñe, y un jarrito de aguardiente. Y dame un poco de dinero, mañequeñe, que me da la suerte. Yeah!
Next, a television landmark, the birth of Little Ricky.
Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom will return on MeTV.
You know, each and every one of us can be a woman of influence. You have the power to actually change your world. There is that world up close, there is that world that is your neighborhood, and then there is that world that you have voice to.
The Bible tells us that we are the light of the world, and so we should shine and bring the light of Christ, the love of Christ, everywhere we go.
We are image-bearing creations of God who are knit together with perfect design and quirks and personality and strengths.
So don't despise small beginnings. Don't despise thinking that you're in a season of small. God is saying, be faithful. Influence means power.
We can use the gifts and the talents that God has given us, and we might not be able to change the whole world, but we can make a difference in the world of one person.
We are influential when we live in the fullness of who we were made to be, for the exact people that He's placed into our lives for this specific season.
We now return to Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom on MeTV.
I don't know what's the matter with me. I've been getting a lot of rest, and then I wake up feeling all dragged out in the morning. I don't have much energy, and yet I've been putting on a lot of weight. I just feel bleh. Wait a minute. You don't suppose... I don't suppose what?
Lucy was pregnant again. And they thought this was a catastrophe because you couldn't even say the word pregnant on television at the time, let alone show a pregnant woman.
The whole thought is utterly ridiculous.
And my father said, congratulations, this is wonderful. We'll just have Lucy Ricardo have a baby too.
Why not incorporate it? This is a couple that is married. She's going to have a baby. Let's have it.
All my life, I've dreamed about how I was going to tell my husband when we were going to have a baby. See, he'll be sitting right here, see? And then I'll come over and I'll sit on his lap and I'll put my arms around his neck and I'll say, Ricky, darling. Ricky, darling. Ricky, darling.
Hey, Rick. What? Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute, everybody. Now, stand still. Don't make a move. My wife came down here to tell me something very important. That's the only thing that counts right now.
One of the things that my father did to allay the fears was to have a rabbi, a priest, and a minister, sounds like the beginning of a joke, come in and review each script, and they blessed the baby.
Are being pregnant or looking pregnant, and Lucy looked pregnant.
I'd only ever seen my mother pregnant and some ladies in our neighborhood. I don't think I'd ever seen anybody pregnant on TV.
Here.
Is this pistachio?
Yeah, that's pistachio.
Now pour that right on top of this.
But, honey, these are sardines.
Oh, boy.
And the fact that we had seen her through her pregnancy, gone through all the morning sickness, gone through all the what shall we name the baby. The whole country just stopped and held its breath for that episode. The most famous birth in this.
That morning, she did give birth to Desi. And that night, at 9 o'clock, we went on the air, and Lucy gave birth to a little boy.
Finally, this baby was born, and it was as if it was our baby.
It was on the front page of the paper. Lucy gives birth. And that's amazing.
Coming up, the universal appeal of I Love Lucy.
Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom will return on MeTV.
The power of baseball goes beyond the field.
It's important to get out,
Volunteer, and make a difference in your community.
volunteer, and leave something behind.
Together, we can make a difference.
Together.
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 A message from Major League Baseball.
We now return to Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom on MeTV.
Do you like earthy women?
What's earthy?
That.
Well, we don't call that earthy in Cuba.
Oh, what do you call it?
We have 5 words for it. Ay, 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 ay.
The hangers you called for, Senor.
Oh, yeah, yes.
Senor Bellboy, would you translate the story for me on Vittorio Filippi?
Ay, 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 ay,
It's the same thing in Italy.
Scusi, signora. The name of the picture will be Grappolo Pungente.
Grappolo, what does that mean?
It means bitter grapes.
Ma insomma, vuoi lavorare o no? No, I'm a coach. E che crede di pigliare la paga senza far nulla? Andiamo, lavora! Oh! E che te credi? Che io devo fare allora ci vogliamo divertire davvero, eh? Va bene, adesso accomoda io.
I Love Lucy quickly grew beyond the confines of our little 10-inch black and white television sets to become a global phenomenon. And 50 years later, it's more apparent than ever as the characters and the situation of cross generations help bridge the boundaries of cultural differences and touch the hearts and the funny bones of us all. We still cherish the idea of Lucy and Ricky and Fred and Ethel as our friends and neighbors and even role models. Some of us even collect memorabilia. And some of us have been inspired by the great talents of those marvelous performers. And all of us just simply look forward to having a bit of them in our lives every day.
there's Chaplin and Marilyn Monroe and James Dean and Lucy.
I can handle all the merchandise you can give me.
Lucy, what did you buy?
We've got watches, jackets, bathroom accessories. We've got sheets coming out.
There's an ice cream sandwich made exclusively with I Love Lucy.
It's basically your classic Monopoly game, but everything's customized. So here's Go to Jail, and it's one of the episodes where they're actually in jail.
You can send me a postcard now and then.
We set our clocks by Lucy. It's just such a part of the fabric of everything.
We meet once a year for our Lucille Ball convention.
Are you tired, run down listless? Do you poop out at parties? Are you unpopular? Are you be Ricky Risker No? So why don't you join the thousands of happy, peppy people and get a great big bottle of this stuff? I couldn't be happier. It's a great way to make a living.
I don't think there's anybody alive that wasn't exposed to I Love Lucy.
Ah, Lucy!
Everyone, no matter where it was, if it was Japan, and I think if it's in the Arab world or in Africa or in Europe, everyone could relate to the humor and the relationships that were played out every week on I Love Lucy.
You don't have to speak English or French or German or Spanish. They speak to everybody.
There
are very few situation comedies or comedies that an entire family can sit down and watch.
Let's see what's on, huh?
Okay.
You can really tell they're in love. I think it comes through somehow.
Lucy, you look so beautiful. Will you marry me?
Yes.
And it might be one of the reasons that people like the show.
Do you love me?
Sure, I love you.
Would you climb the highest mountain for me?
It was always about the love and how, you know, for 22 minutes, this love made us laugh.
I love you.
Lucy, what do you want?
Lucy and Ricky are on TV somewhere every second, in every country and language.
I'm nothing but a big, bloated bunch of blubber. No soy más que un globo inflado a punto de explotar.
The reruns that are coming up today, it is fun to watch, and they're still holding up today totally perfectly, just like they did when they first came out.
Anyone that said we'd be on the air in 2001 and beyond, I would say you're crazy.
It's a moo-moo.
I believe the I Love Lucy show is playing in some far, far galaxy right now. And there are people out there actually understanding us through them. And that's not a bad calling card.
Let's face it, Rick. When it comes to money, there are two kinds of people. The earners and the spenders, or as they are more popularly known, husbands and wives.
Yeah, brother, if they had to make their dough, they would think twice before spending it that fast.
Yeah.
What's so tough about earning a living? Yeah.
Have you ever done it?
No, but I could. Ha! We'll change places. You'll get jobs and you take care of the house for a week, okay?
Okay.
Okay?
Okay. Hey, listen, by the way, what do you know about rice?
Well, I had it thrown at me on one of the darkest days of my life.
No, never mind that. I mean, how much do you think we should use for 4 people?
Well, I don't know. People like that stuff.
Well, how does 1 pound per person sound?
That sounds about right.
What was that? What was that?
girls. Now, this is your last chance. If one piece of candy gets past you and into the packing room unwrapped, you're fired.
Yes, ma'am.
Let her roll!
So this is easier. Yeah, we can handle this, okay? Listen, Ethel, I think we're fighting a losing game. Here she comes.
Fine, you're doing splendidly. Speed it up a little!
Next, the #1 I Love Lucy episode of all time.
Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom will return on MeTV.
MeTV presents memorable moments from I Love Lucy.
Ma insomma, vuoi lavorare o no? No, I'm a coach. Poverina, e che crede di pigliare la paga senza far nulla? Andiamo, lavora! Oh! E che te credi? Io devo fare
splendidly. Speed it up a little.
Love Lucy, Sundays at 12:30, 11:30 Central on MeTV.
Hey guys, it's Victoria. Nickelodeon's The Big Help is about taking better care of our planet and ourselves and what happens when we do it all together. So here's one big idea. Get your parents' help and change one standard light bulb to one of these. Because if we can get 1 million of us to switch from a standard bulb to a CFL bulb, we'd save enough energy to power 1,200 homes for a year or one school for 85 years. So make the switch and have your action counted at thebighelp.com. Because together, we can move the world.
This copyrighted telecast is presented by the authority of the Office of the Commissioner of Baseball and may not be reproduced or retransmitted in any form. And the accounts and descriptions of this game may not be disseminated without express written consent.
We now return to Mutual of Omaha's Wild Kingdom on MeTV.
Those who love Lucy have voted, and they have selected the #1 I Love Lucy episode of all time. Drum roll, please.
Watch it for a second, and no matter where I've tuned into it, I'll watch the whole one. I've never turned it off.
Marriage. It celebrated a marriage of two different kinds of people. It celebrated the love of children. It celebrated friendship. And best of all, no matter how much trouble everyone got into, it always had a happy ending.
Hard to believe they're all gone.
Hey, look at that.
Gee, that's a cute couple. I wonder whatever happened to them.
Haven't you heard? They live happily ever after.
We have had fun, haven't we, honey?
Yes, sir.
Daisy and Lucy, you have entertained the world, and you have done so much for bringing smiles to people's faces.
You made America laugh. You made America sing. You will never be forgotten.
Thank you, wherever you are, and we will never forget you.
Happy anniversary, darling.
Happy anniversary, sweetheart.
If Mom and Dad were here tonight, I know exactly what they would say.
Muchas gracias.
And we love you too.
Good night.
Good night.
I love Lucy, and she loves me. We're as happy as two can be. Sometimes we quarrel, but then how we love making up again. Lucy kisses like no one can. She's my missus and I'm her man. And life is heaven, you see. 'Cause I love Lucy, yes, I love Lucy. And Lucy loves me. Everybody!
I love Lucy and she loves me.
We're as happy as two can be.
We have our quarrels and then...
I'm gonna give you such a punch.
Oh, we love making up again.
Oh, thank you.
Lucy kisses like no one can.
She's my missus,
And I'm her man.
And life is heaven, you see.
Thank you.